Hi there, hope you're having a good day. My name is Kaleem and I'm from tutorial.com, and today I'll be showing you how to install Zampy and how to configure it. So first of all, what is Zampy? Well, Zampy is an open source web server solution stack package. Yeah, I am confused as you are, so let me explain it. Basically, there are three main parts when you're looking at a web application. You start off with the client and the server, and then the third part is the database. So the client would be where you would type in onto the search bar youtube.com. The server would be the thing that controls what data you get and what you want, and then the database is obviously where everything is stored. So normally the server communicates with the database, the client normally communicates with the server. What if the client wanted some data? Well, the client would send a request to the server saying, I want this data, and the server would go to the database and get that data. Then once it has that data, you will just return it back to the client. Now that's what normally works. With Zampy, it takes all three components and puts it into one, and that would be the client. So now the client contains the server and the database. Now this lets you store data in a database and compile PHP code whilst you are programming. Right, I hope that made things clear. Let's move on to the installation. But in order to install Zampy, you want to first head to this URL. It's also available in the description. You can just click on the link and it should bring you to this page. So on this page, you will see a button saying download. On the right of it, you can choose the right operating system that you have. For me, that will be Windows. Click on it and save file and it will download it. Once it's downloaded, open the file and click yes if you're prompted. So it's very simple. Click next again, click next again. Do not tick this unless you want to learn more. I wouldn't recommend it. Click next one more time and hopefully this is the last next. There you go, and it should start installing. Once it's all done, you should see the following screen, and you can click finish if you want to start the control panel straight away. You can tick the box. Since we'll be configuring it, we'll keep the box ticked. Now we click finish and wait for the control panel to open, and you should see the following screen. And that's how you install Zampy. Now on to the configuration. Now the way Zampy works is it looks at one folder, and whatever PHP code is inside that folder, it will compile. Every other folder will not be compiled. So what we need to do is basically get Zampy and point it to a certain folder where you will be putting your PHP code. In this case, I have a directory in the documents inside of software dev. I've created a folder called Zampy tutorial. Now this is where I plan to put all of my PHP code. So I'm just going to copy the location, head over to Zampy, and click on config in line with Apache. This should show a couple of options. You want to select the first one, httpd.conf. This should bring up a notepad file. You then want to hit Ctrl F to pull up the find prompt and search for document root. Hit enter and you can close the find prompt, scroll down to where it's found. And here you should see document root followed by a path with the exact same path beneath it. So the path that we copied earlier, we'll just paste it into here, and the second one. Hit Ctrl S to save it and then close it, and that's it. You've configured it. So to double check that it's working, we can start the Apache server, and inside of our folder we can create some PHP files. So I've created an index.php. I will then open it with a text editor, and to just test it out, we can just start PHP code, end it, and just echo out hello world. Once you've done that, you can then head to your browser, open up a new tab and type in localhost followed by enter, and as you can see, it's working. It's displaying hello world. That's it. Now you've learned how to point Zampy to your folder, the structure that you want. Whenever you're changing the folder, you do have to reconfigure it, which means that you have to open up the config file again, search for document root, and then change that path to wherever you want. If you have any questions, do leave them below in the comments and I would be glad to help you out. I hope this tutorial has helped you understand what zampy is, how to install it, and how to configure it so that you can get started working on your PHP projects. If you found this tutorial helpful, please do leave a like to show everyone else that this video is worth it and works. Also subscribe for more content like this, and I hope you have a great day.